Hey folks, Steve the Math Booty here, and today we are going to take a stab at the daily Octordle puzzle. As you can see, I have already entered the first 4 words. These are my go-tos. I always start with these 4 words because it exhausts 20 distinct letters, leaving only the Q, Z, X, V, J, and K, which are relatively unpopular Wordle letters. And this is Wordle we're playing here. We have to solve 8 puzzles simultaneously. And since we're solving 8 puzzles simultaneously, we really do need to see a lot of letters. And these 4 words, dwarf, punch, misty, and bogle, have been working really well for me. So I'm going to keep on using that route. Now let's take a step back and see what we have here. This looks like a really good draw to me. I'm seeing a lot of letters. 4 letters here, 5 here, 4 here, but 3 of them are known. And you know what? This one's known too. This is 6th. It's got to be. The S has to go here because it can't go here. And what other available letter could we put in this position other than an X? This is 6th. Now here we have 5 letters, but we don't know what they are. Here we only got 3 letters. Here's another 5 letters, but we don't know what they are. 5 letters, we know 2 of them. This is UN. This has to be I because it's not a C or a T, which means it's either kunit or tunic. Is kunit even a word? Yes, it is a word. It's accepting it. And by the way, I don't have to actually enter it to see that it will accept that word. That's something we don't get in Wordle. You can't just test a word in Wordle. Once you enter it, if it's correct, that's your guess. You can't take it back. This one I can take back. I don't want to guess that because I don't know yet whether it's kunit or tunic. So let's come back to it later, and hopefully the ambiguity will resolve itself. So what's jumping out at me here? Not seeing anything here. It's a whole bunch of letters, Tom Jumbo. It's only 3. This one looks easy. Yup. What else could we put between the B and the S except an A? There's got to be a vowel there, and we only have one at our disposal. So this is going to be B-A-S, which shoves the L at the end. It's basil. And basil it is. Another word down. Now let's move over here. I know the first letter is a D, and we know all 5 letters. This has to be an E because the I doesn't go there, and it's got to be a vowel. B or T is not going to work. D-E. Now, the I has to split the B and the T, right? You can't have deeped. That's not a word. So it's either detib, which is not a word, or debit, which is a word. This is awesome. We're really getting through this puzzle now. And our ambiguity is resolved. I now know that this is tunic. Let's enter it. Okay, here we finally have a letter. We know the T. So let's type it in. The second letter can't be O, so what letter could I put next to the T? Well, it would have to be the H. And then we're going to have an O because I can't put another consonant there. This is tongue. It's tongue. Let's take a look at this word before we move here, because it occurs to me that this has to be a K. This is a common situation where we have a C in the 4th position, and the 5th letter has to come from down here because the E, the H, and C are all orange. So we have H, and we'd have to have a vowel, the E, between the CK, so this is going to end in heck. Check. It's check. And now we have 1 word left, and we know all the letters, so let's just type them in, because sometimes it helps to just see them next to each other. Now it's just the daily jumble that I used to do back in the day in the daily news. And yes, I see it. It's ashen. Oh, we have to get rid of those first. And we still have 1 more to solve. We know the A and the I. Can we put an L in the first position? Lalid? Lay dill. That's not a word, is it? I think the L's going to go here, which would mean the D has to go here. So the last four letters would be A-L-I-D. And the first letter, V. It's V. It's valid. And we've done it. We've solved our first Octordle. I had a lot of fun doing that puzzle with you, and I really hope that you all enjoyed it too. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so that you will know when future Math Buddha videos are coming out. And now it's time to bid you adieu. Have a great night and have a truly pleasant tomorrow.